Oh man, a lot went down in One Piece 692. Oh man, there was so much content to cover, and to be honest with you, it opened up epically with Luffy beating the shit out of Caesar for the umpteenth time, but I was just glad to finally see that Caesar is down and out. It feels like it's been a long time coming, but Luffy gave him exactly what he deserved, and I love that part. That part was freaking epic. I was just like, yes, yes. He just kept on, and you see Caesar like, I'll let you join my crew, and Luffy, no. That was freaking awesome. As you can tell, I really love that part. And basically, the frustration that comes with that is Luffy so pissed off. He didn't like capture Caesar, which was the big goal, and what was Law's basically, plan, his ace in the hole. That was the one thing that pissed me off. It's like same thing with Caribou. Like Luffy needs to put a little bit more thinking into it. Yeah, you want to kick his ass, etc. But capturing him would have definitely helped the cause, because then later on we see what, the events of that. But basically, Caesar's defeated, which is good. Finally, he's out of here. He was a funny villain, but and we'll definitely see him again later, judging from the way things are going. But for now, he's done. So that's pretty good. I really thought it was interesting as well that we see, just the entire underworld, from Big Mom's people, all sorts of people are just talking about what's going on and how this is going to affect more than just the underworld, because I guess what they were referring to is the SAD, or the SAD, getting out there, because now the government's going to look into that. Now, a lot of people, it's on so many levels of what just happened on Punk Hazard. It's going to affect the pirate world, just the world in general. So I'm interested to see how the world government is going to react. Definitely, they're planning something, as Law stated a couple of chapters ago. But either way, it's interesting to note that even the underworld is a little, like, shooken up about this whole thing with the SAD, and just what went down in Punk Hazard. So that was pretty good. Kinemon got caught by the mist or whatever, and to be honest with you, it seems as though he kind of was asking for it, because he went looking for his kid, going crazy, and he wasn't thinking. But this also makes me certain, like, 100%, that all the victims of the smoke is definitely gonna get cured. They're gonna be unfrozen or whatever, because if Kinemon is caught up, they're gonna find a way to undo all that, basically freezing events, I guess you could say, from all these victims. So it's either that or what happened with Baby Five. But I think what happened with Baby Five was mostly just to how can I say this, clear the gas from like the island, but it wasn't actually going to stop, like, the people that were already affected by it. So I'm guessing they're going to have to find a cure. Maybe Law knows of a cure. And speaking of Law, it was hilarious to see Law and Luffy. Law's like, you're supposed to capture him, and Luffy's like, I didn't want to. His facial reactions was pretty hilarious. Like, I'm going after him. So we might get, right now, jump into another battle if Law and Luffy meet up with Baby Five in time and Buffalo. Then we might get another battle. Who knows? I would love to see that. And let's talk about Baby Five for a second. I think that she's very interesting. First of all, she is just like, I think she's trapped by Doflamingo, because she keeps on saying how she wants to kill him and everything. I don't know necessarily if it's just that she's so naive, or she doesn't understand, because according to Buffalo, he's just looking out for her, because she is just so naive. Like, some old bummy looking guy is like, oh, marry me, and she's like, okay. Like, she gives money away. She's just she's just naive, I guess you could say. So I think that she's hilarious. Oda always coming up with unique motifs for each of his character, and Baby Five, nonetheless, is pretty cool. Buffalo, he's nothing really. Like, it's interesting to see that their devil fruit powers. Her power, basically, she has weapons all over her body, and honestly, this is one of the most interesting devil fruits I've seen in quite a while. Like, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, she has like a machine gun and all sorts of shit on her body, so that's pretty cool. Buffalo, his devil fruit, he just basically is like a turning wheel. Um, okay, I guess it reminds me of something from the anime called Hell Girl, but I don't know. Buffalo isn't that impressive. Baby Five, hilarious. I love her personality. I love her devil fruit power, and she just seems like a really cool ass freaking character. Doflamingo's upset, and rightfully so. Well, for a split second, anyway. Once he finds out that Caesar just got busted through the door, he's like, "Oh, just grab him, bring him to Dead Rosa, and we'll force him to make more sad." So he's not too down about it. He's like, "Oh, wow, fortune is shining on me. And Doflamingo is definitely going to be a heavy hitter in the upcoming arcs because he's clearly a mastermind behind a lot of different things. And I can't wait to see them meet up with him, but it probably will be a while. And big shocker, Franky is in this manga. We finally see him at the end. He looks all rusted out, and that's probably because he hasn't been in chapters for a while. That's probably from the gas or whatever, but it was hilarious to see him. He's like, what a flying bird. Wow, Oda needs one thing to really concentrate more on is definitely not losing characters because, the cast of One Piece keeps expanding constantly, and that leaves out, time for other characters, and Franky definitely hasn't been in the manga. And, I'm not even sure. It's been a really long time, though. So that's one of the things that I say Oda needs to improve on because it's been forever since we've seen Franky. Gripes with the chapter. I wish Luffy would stop just kicking their ass and actually, after he kicks their ass, capturing them. And other than that, really, not many gripes else. Artwork is always, solid. Oda never really lacks on that. Everything was pretty good. It was pretty enjoyable. My favorite part by far was probably the opening with Caesar getting pounded on for the umpteenth time. I was just like, yeah. And, all around, again, solid chapter. Let me know what you think, though. Baby 5, what do you think of her? I'm loving her character. I think she's awesome. I think there's going to be, some sort of a face off between, I don't know exactly who, because right now Franky just came in contact with them, so maybe it'll start off with Franky and they'll meet up because Law is heading that way looking for Caesar, so there might be some type of battle there. What do you think about her? What do you think about as far as this whole thing is Punk Hazard pretty much coming to an end because it seems that way. Caesar's been defeated. The gas, I believe the gas is about to be stopped by Baby 5 after she's shot at the island. So I think the gas is going to be put to a halt. Also, do you think Kinemon is going to be stuck like that forever? I highly doubt it. I think we will get a cure to the gas in due time. And overall, just your thoughts of what's going on. To be honest with you, the latest few chapters of One Piece have all been really awesome. This one opened up great, had a bunch of different interesting things. We got to see Franky after a long time, and I just really enjoyed it. But again, let me know what you think. That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see some action with Baby 5. Luffy was awesome, and just all around thumbs up for this craziness that is One Piece. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.